So negative self-talk is one of the 5 most common triggers to unhealthy choices. Let me give you an example. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. How could I do that? I made a mistake. I'm so dumb. I mess up everything. I always fail. Guess what? Why should I keep going? Why should I not, this is, or if somebody hands you a cookie, you're like, I might as well say, yes, I'm so stupid. I fail at anything anyway. Eat it up, right? Now, if I say, I'm amazing, I can do this, I am strong, I am getting better and better every single day, right? That elicits a very different action than saying negative things to yourself, right? Circle back to what Will Cole says. And so what Dr. Will Cole says is that you can't heal a body you hate. And what I like to say is you can't hate your way into change. You have to love yourself into change, right? I tried to hate myself into a new body for about 10 years of my life. It didn't work. Guess what worked? Loving myself. And as I lost 50 pounds and I've kept it off for many, like over 10 years now. And that's why. It's because I finally started to love myself exactly the way that I am, right? And so with this, we want to get really clear on what we will say to ourselves when the going gets tough, when the going gets rough, when you maybe accidentally eat something you're not supposed to, or when somebody says something rude to you or mean to you, or, right? So there's so many different ways that things can go chaotic in life, right? Whether it's with work or traffic or kids or animals or whatever it is, right? And so we want to make sure that we're not accidentally beating ourselves up, right? And so last week I did a Facebook Live in the Facebook group, and it was about how sometimes we're using self-discipline as a form of as a weapon against ourselves, okay? So let's say I'm not gonna eat any cookies or anything, and then I go and eat one. Guess what? I lack discipline. So now I'm stupid, and how dare you, and that's horrible, right? Well, this is what I'm telling you, is that the discipline doesn't lie in never making a mistake. The discipline doesn't lie in being perfect, right? We do not even like perfect around here. We really strive for progress, right? And so that's not where the discipline lies. The discipline lies in the getting back up. The discipline lies in the self-love. The discipline lies in not allowing yourself to say anything negative about yourself anymore. Now, does it mean that you're never going to say anything negative? No. But what it is saying is that you have the self-discipline to change it now. You have the self-discipline to pick yourself back up and try again. You have the self-discipline to keep going. You have the self-discipline to go, hey, you know what? I've tried hating myself all these years. Why don't I try loving myself now? Right? So we're using discipline as a form of self-love rather than a form of self-hatred. Okay? And it starts first with the mindset talk. Right? And I think all of us understand what it's like to have a very negative inner bully living in your head, right? That tells you everything that you're not, everything that you're doing wrong, everything that you can't do, why it's not going to work, why it's stupid, why they're lying to you, blah, 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 right? And so what we can do here is get really clear on the negative self-talk that you have either every single day, because most of us have, not most of us, we all have several thousands of words that we're saying every single day. The vast majority of those words are negative. There's a lot of reasons behind this. However, if you just start to be consciously aware of what's running on autopilot in your mind, you'll be kind of surprised what you find. Because a lot of times it's things that you wouldn't even say to your worst enemy, or things that you would never say out loud to somebody else, or something that if somebody yelled it at you, you would yell back some choice words at them.